say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense will start this game off with the football. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So LSU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened last time.
Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
To be like that.
So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They grab the early lead. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, give on the inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
1st and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Knocked off his feet.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Unleashes to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going with the ground game left. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 25, and they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years. Foundation, a running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some...
There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Morrison. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Red pass, it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Makes the grab. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
From the gun, the ground game. Plows through the defense. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Last play didn't go well. That leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the seat. Oh, they blocked the kick. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He fires to the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up changing ends of the field. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air, it's in goal. Throws for the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Oh, they're after him. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
And you can see the defensive coordinator so upset after that play because everybody on his side is thinking it's going to be a run on 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the 50, but you need guys in the back end to just step up in that situation. If they throw the football, someone's got to make a play. You couldn't get it done, and now you've got 1st and goal in your own end.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'll run the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the 1st down, and you're obviously trying to get the 1st down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on 3rd down. I like when you slip them in there trying to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
Trying to punch it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Boston College. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers.
He's got it on the outside. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Scanning the field, it's in goal. Fires to the wideout. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the...
Turning it on! They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go up top on second and short. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. This Boston College offense has it working. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's in goal. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. LSU getting set on first and 10. The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To throw, it's in goal. Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Baton Rouge.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's in goal. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Off play action on first down. Now improvising.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now on first down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Duke. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Handoff to the lone back. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides the back on the option to give. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
There he goes. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of...
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Boston College, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duke. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Third down play from the gun. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's in goal. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Morrison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack, even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
At the 49. Third down coming up.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back to pass, it's in goal. And the missed connection on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on first and 10 from the 27.
For the offense.
They'll give it to him again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Morrison. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
By the receiver.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
The play action fake. Unloads it left. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's in goal. Under fire. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Boston College, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Fry. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. It's It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Fry. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter.
Gain of 20. That's a first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Safe completion on the screen.
And man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On the move, it's Gilliam. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the tailback. Finding an escape route. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Nestled just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Hard running there.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolute shank. Missed it. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This Boston College offense has it working. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Using his legs, it's defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Hauls it in. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.